kind of more a fly on the wall here. I am not at the age where I am ready to retire, and I have never been a dyed in the wool Trumper. I have been more of a, I don't know what I mean. I mean, sometimes I feel like I've been hit by a truck, but realistically, I feel like I have been much more in the middle, and much more moderate. And so I can look at some of his policies and say, okay, I understand how those could be beneficial, but I can look at some of his policies and say, like, this is a disaster waiting to happen. And particularly the way that he uses the courts, the way that he uses lawsuits, doesn't work like that in the government. And I think, even in the second term, I don't think he's really realized that. But you can also see how he's backtracked a lot of his own policies. Remember, in the first, he was going to do this 90-day tariffs on everybody under the sun, including our friendly nations. And there is now a 90-day pause on that. Other than China, I think we're at like 145% tariffs. And, regardless of his low approval numbers, 47%. Well, he was at 41% in, 2017. And he got reelected. So do I think that it's going to be detrimental to him? No, but I do think that I think it's kind of funny too that we as Americans have such short-term memories. It kind of reminds me of Carrie in Big in Sex and the City. It's like Big was always a much better boyfriend when she wasn't with him. She tended to forget how bad he was when she was dating all these other guys, and she would romanticize him, and then she'd start dating Big again, and it was like, oh yeah, I forgot, he was a total jerk. In America, we have really short-term memories politically. We forget the bad and only focus on the really good stuff, or the things that made us feel good at the time. So I don't know, maybe we're in a Carrie and Big relationship with Donald Trump, except there is an expiration date on here.